So I'm noticing that more and more women are choosing abstinence and celibacy. And at this point, I definitely understand why.
Have you noticed that women nowadays prefer to remain single, prefer to be single than being in anyhow kind of relationship that they will just be suffering? Women just want to be celibate. They just want to stay away from unnecessary BS from men. I have this interesting video to share with you all to watch. Let me roll the clip for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back at the end of the video.
So I'm noticing that more and more women are choosing abstinence and celibacy. And at this point, I definitely understand why. Like, between the situationships, the men not wanting to commit, the men not wanting to be honest, the down low men, and these married single men, I get it. I do. I really do. And I feel like I have really truly made the decision to work on myself and to be by myself while I'm in this transition period. Like, I feel like I'm in a weird transition period, but I've accepted it. And I feel like now is the time for me to really just focus on myself and not think about dating. I feel like I have goals and I have things that I want to do first before I actually date, because I really do want to date with a purpose. But y'all, the things that I have been seeing lately, it's just like beyond, and it's too many things out here. Like, I'm not shocked that women are choosing these things. I'm not shocked that women are content with these things. And it's some men too. Like, don't get me wrong, it is some men too that are tired of it too, and they've decided, you know, I'm just gonna be by myself. But the things that I have been seeing lately, y'all, like, if I'm being honest, like, I'm thoroughly disgusted. Like, people feelings, they don't care about how they make people feel. It's really just, people are just out for themselves now. They don't care how they make people feel. They don't care about how they treat people. They only care about themselves. And this is like really sickening.
Hey beautiful people, how are you all doing today? It's your girl Mariah David, and I'm back again with another interesting video. What is your take on this video? Do you think women, not just, I feel like women and men, but mostly women are choosing just to be on their own. They choose to want to be single and happy than being in a relationship that does not worth it. Because when you put in your all in a relationship, in some relationship, at the end of the day, you either waste your time, you waste your resources, you waste a lot of things, and it affects you in the long run. So women are deciding to focus on themselves, censor everything around them, you know, try to, you know, put themselves first in everything, and relationship is not one of them. She later went ahead to make another post, and she replied a comment on the post she made. That is the creator that created that video, and someone commented and was like, just that the risk is not just worth it anymore. Let me go ahead and roll the clip for you all to watch the response that she made on that comment, then I'll be back at the end of the video.
So guys, I made a post about how women are choosing celibacy and abstinence over wanting a relationship, and I had to click this comment because one thing that I'm noticing is a lot of women just don't feel like it's worth the risk at this point. Like, the possibility of finding love, or the possibility, it's like the possibilities just seem so slim at this point. And I think the cons are starting to outweigh the pros for a lot of women. Like, yeah, I could find the love of my life, but I could also end up jaded. Yeah, I could have a soulmate, but I could also end up with my heart broken. I can end up played. I can end up distraught. I can be left empty, you know, after I done filled up this other person's cup, and after I done gave so much, and now I don't have nothing. So I just feel like a lot of women are looking at it like the risk is not worth the reward at this point.
All right, my people, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Feel free to share your opinion in the comment section. In this channel, all opinions are accepted if you put them down respectfully. So I have interesting stitches to share with you all regarding this video. Let's go ahead and watch the stitches together, and I'll be back to share my own opinion at the end of all the stitches. Okay,
I'm noticing that more and more women are choosing abstinence.
Yeah, you know what I'm about to say. Go and watch that video to get more content about what that sister is talking about. So yeah, for me, today's one of those days I gotta get outside and touch grass. I can't be here on these TikTok streets forever. Well, this shirt got a hole, we'll change it. So long and short, like, I feel like I need to do a disclosure. I don't know why, but I love love. I'm not married. I don't think that I'll ever get married again. I don't think that's something that's for me. But by me saying that doesn't mean that I'm against marriage. I'm probably the best wedding guest you'll ever have. I've been a bridesmaid in numerous of weddings. I love, of course, all of the celebrations and festivities that go with like bridal showers, the actual wedding ceremonies, and sometimes afterwards, baby showers and all of that. If you are fortunate to meet your divine partner in this lifetime, in this society, in this social climate, consider yourself blessed. And I feel like as a member of the village, we need to do everything in our power to support marriages. Now, with that said, well, for me, I made a personal decision to stop dating because I just wasn't having great experiences. And people have said, well, it's your choices. So I acknowledge my inability to choose properly, so I just won't choose. So my therapist was like, that's not really a strategy to employ. But I told her, baby, it's a strategy that keeps me safe, if not for anything. So one, I know all of the new conversation is about decentering men. And I feel like the conversation should be about centering ourselves. And centering ourselves can apply to anyone, regardless of your sexual orientation, regardless of your anatomy, right? We should always center ourselves, but of course within proper guidelines, right? Because not centering yourself is an issue, and also centering yourself too much breeds narcissism to a certain extent, right? I mean, but in abstaining from sex, I realized that I have a heightened sense of discernment. My dreams are more vivid. My intuition has peaked, which kind of led me down a rabbit hole because I start to then question the purposefulness of physical touch, and it's just not related to sex. I then started to think about all the times I had someone lay their hands on my head, or about the person that I go to that braids my hair, twists my hair, about the people who lay hands on the things that I adorn on my body, if that makes sense. And then I also start to think about, okay, about the people who I let in my physical space, and how it's affected me, whether it is positive or whether it is negatively. So I feel like the benefits have been abundant, and it led me down a path that I wasn't necessarily expecting. So with that said, bye-bye.
So I'm noticing that more and more women are choosing abstinence.
Okay, if y'all want to, y'all go back and watch that video. But I'm gonna give y'all my input on choosing yourself for whatever she talking about. Not one time in that video did she mention anything about God. I'm telling y'all because I've been through it my whole life. And if I was talking to any of my friends, I will put them on here and you can ask them. Out of my whole life, they only saw me with probably like 1 or 2 guys, maybe 3 at the most. I chose myself, but I still wasn't wrapped in God. Y'all, this thing is very spiritual. It don't matter if you choose yourself 100 times. When you do decide to get back out there, the devil got something waiting on you right there. He got that man. He gonna act all nice in the first beginning, and it's gonna end up like your last relationship. Yeah. No matter what you do, people. You have to get grounded in God. You have to get grounded in God. Open that Bible. Open that Word. Your love for God gonna sustain everything, and he gonna give you that eye to see these demons, see these people, because they ain't nothing but demons. They're nothing but demons trying to sabotage your purpose in God. I'm telling y'all what I know. Every time I got out of a relationship, I stayed out the relationship and I got videos on this years back on here. I stayed out of relationships for at least 8 months to a year. But I was not healing. I was not healing. I thought healing was still going out with my friends, forgetting about the guy. It helps. Forget about the guy and all that stuff. But the devil sent the same spirit in a different body. Because I didn't know. I wasn't grounded in this. I didn't know. The whole time God was speaking to me. The whole time he was telling me no. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was healing. I'm telling you, I thought I was healing. If I was talking to any of my friends, they'll let you know. I'm telling you, you didn't see me with no man. God, I thought I was healing that way. I was not healing, y'all. Y'all got to get in this book. Y'all got to get it grounded in God. Stay prayed up. Get in his word, because it's going down. The reason why stuff happening as happening, your spirit feel it. That's why you feel like you should be by yourself. But being by yourself ain't enough. You got to get in this book. You got to get in this Bible. You got to get that love for God. You got to become one with him. That got to be your father right now. That got to be your man. That got to be your husband right now. Until he see you the one that fits hand in glove, the one that he has ordained for you. You have to wait. Y'all don't want to wait. Y'all don't want to wait. That's why y'all keep on getting the same spirit in a different body. I made 1,000 videos on the same thing. Stop listening to these people on here. You could go by yourself and be by yourself, be celibate, read whatever by yourself all day long. But I'm telling you, when you come up out of it, whatever you going through or whatever, you go and you start dating again, you're going to get the same spirit in a different body. No matter what. You could fix your hair, you could fix your body, you could fix your whatever. But as long as you don't renew your mind in God, man, the devil got you. He waiting right there for you. He just waiting like, okay, is it over? Because he want to see if it's sleep in you or if it's dead in you.
True.
I'm telling y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. You can do all what that girl said. You can do all what this other girl said on there by fixing your body, you got goals and all that stuff, baby, bye. You could become a billionaire and still go through the same things. You could become a billionaire and be reduced to rubbles. Because the enemy see you. He studies you. He knows you better probably than you know yourself. Because it's the same cycle with men, women, whoever. I'm telling you how the enemy worked. And I was just waking up, and I saw a video on here with this lady, and she said the same exact thing that I was saying, and how I know the enemy tried to get me, because it's almost been 3 years for me, but how I know the enemy tried to get me. I see this familiar spirit because the guys that he tried to get me with, they called me the same name. My name is Emma Milford. This gonna blow y'all minds. My name is Emma. The same familiar spirits call me M. What's up, M? That's how I know when it's a familiar spirit. And they latch to you. It's a familiar spirit. That's why you be like, oh man, I think I know you. It feel like I've been knowing you for a familiar spirit, baby. Get away. Run. Peace and blessings to y'all.
Women are choosing abstinence and celibacy. And at this point,
What up, though? This is Uncle T from the D. All right, let's get it in. So you saying more and more women are choosing abstinence and celibacy over a relationship.
Yeah.
What Uncle T want to let you know is those two cannot coexist at the same time, okay? You can either choose abstinence and celibacy, or you can choose not being in a relationship. If you choose not to be in a relationship, the choice of abstinence and celibacy has been taken away from you because that's the byproduct of your decision not to entertain a man. Now, only the women who entertain men or decide to be in a relationship has the choice to choose abstinence and celibacy. But the problem is they know that most men nowadays aren't going for it. Especially if you're walking around with 1 or 2 of Ray Ray's babies. That shit ain't gonna fly. And y'all know this. And it's becoming frustrating to you. So now you're trying to spin it as if you're getting your power back by not dating. 2 totally different things, love. 2 totally different things, okay? So once again, only the women who are dating or entertaining men can choose abstinence. Women who decide not to date at all, abstinence and celibacy is a byproduct of that decision. It's not a choice. I hope that helped. I'm Uncle T. I'm out of here.
Is a lot of women just don't feel like it's worth the risk at this point.
So I'm saying this now, and I'm going to keep saying this, that there's nothing wrong with women and people in general, men and women, but especially women because of the stigma and the whole, the stigma in society that if you're not married or not in a relationship, that you're not that you're not worthy, or that you're not that like somehow like your life doesn't matter, and that stigma needs to be basically just put in the garbage, okay? Because when you think about the number of women that are in marriages that are very unfulfilling, that they're unhappy, with financial abuse and just all kinds of things that are not beneficial to women, and the mindset that a lot of men have going into relationships, when it comes to the expectations for their partner, their female partners, it's something that is daunting. Yeah. Okay, so I find it really hard and really really confusing that people will come in other women's profiles, maybe they post about their happy being singles or whatever, maybe with a cat or a dog or a couple of pets, and they're telling them that, oh, you're gonna die alone with your pets, and I've seen those comments online, women complaining about men coming into their comments and saying those things, and it's just like, choosing to be alone does not necessarily mean that you're lonely, okay? I was in a narcissistic abusive relationship for 20 years. That was the loneliest I've ever been. I'm separated now, but I was more lonely in the relationship, marriage, than I am now being separated. So what I'm saying is that for a lot of women, yes, the cons are so much more than the pros. Okay, for a lot of women, it's not worth it anymore. Okay, there's nothing wrong with choosing yourself, because I found that my life has actually been enhanced and gotten so much better after I've separated from an abusive relationship that did not serve me. Okay, a lot of women, especially Christian women, I'm a narcissistic abuse escape coach, helping Christian women to escape narcissistic abuse. And for a lot of women, their thing is, especially the ones with children, is that they don't want to separate from those kind of relationships because they want to preserve their children, or that they don't want their children to be in a broken home. But it's like, newscast, your relationship is already broken, So it's just important for us to, to encourage women, especially, to choose themselves, whether you're in a relationship or not. Choose happiness, choose peace of mind, choose mental health. Yeah. Okay. So, it's just better to, take time and just be yourself. Being in a relationship does not define you. Okay.
It's more important to love yourself. Find peace in knowing who you are, rather than being in a relationship that will drain, starve you of everything that makes you to be yourself. Okay. My website is in my the link to my website is in my Stan store. I'm gonna leave a link here as well. If you want to go on and just get more resources, you can read the articles in my blog, or if you're a woman needing one-on-one coaching, I help Christian women especially, but I can help any woman just find help from narcissistic abuse, and find the strength and the grace, the faith to leave, understanding that God loves you and God does not want you to be trapped in a narcissistic abusive marriage. Okay.
So I'm noticing that more and more women are choosing abstinence.
Y'all go watch that video, like sis on to something for real. Like, when I say me being on this journey since like the beginning of last year, so peaceful and controlling my emotions, my feelings. Like, a dude can say the slightest thing that I don't like, block. One dude last night text me, I want attention, like he was demanding it. Like, sir, block. Like, we just started talking like less than 24 hours ago. Why you demanding attention already? Block, girl, no response. But yeah, when you're abstinent, man, listen, it's the best and you at peace for real.
I'm noticing that more and more women are choosing abstinence and
I have also noticed this, and I actually love this for us. Women have finally come to the grips that it doesn't matter how attractive a man is or how good he is in bed if he is not financially secure, if he is not emotionally healed, if he is not spiritually grounded, if he has no direction. Like, what's the point of trying to have anything with you? We have learned that we can actually please ourselves sexually, so that's not enough of a reason for us to put up with you being mediocre. We are not settling anymore. We are not waiting for a man to try to get his life together or put our lives on hold until he catch up. We're just keeping it moving. And that means our vaginas are coming with us. Women have finally learned that our vaginas is indeed a prize. And we only give prizes to winners. And if you're not able to financially and emotionally and spiritually lead me, you don't get the prize, sir. So we are hoping that while we are continuing to heal, refraining from having sex, that you men go ahead and get the healing that you need so we can circle back around and try this thing again. But does anybody want to let me know what we're doing while we sitting on that thing in the meantime? Okay, thank you.
For real.
that more and more women are choosing abstinence and celibacy.
Why the fuck? Cause shit, don't nobody want none of these nasty ass men out here. They nasty, they sick as they're rapists. They are. They're very. Every time I see these men out here, they want to talk to somebody. There's rape energy. Rape energy. Like, get your rape ass away from me. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Oh, you so beautiful. Get your ass out my face, motherfucker, before I punch you in your jawline. I don't mind going on the first fucking 48. Or snapped. Because it's like you get tired. And then they got all them same raggedy ass lines they damn grandpappies and pappies in them head. Bitch, if you don't get nothing new, and then you probably ain't even got your shit checked, and you up and talking about, I think you're fine. I think you're mother nasty. I'm very blunt with them. Why are you so mean to me? Because, bitch, I don't like you. And I don't want you. Bitch. If a woman tells you, it don't matter what type of woman it is. Because you motherfucker everything that don't like you. Now, there's some women that will run for the bullshit. Because I know there's some women that do that shit. Like, half of them women that married my daddy. Trying to be all fake Christianese. I'm a Christian. I will obey my husband. Girl, you better stop. You better say yourself for real, for real. These men out here ain't nothing. I don't hate them. It's bogus. Bitch, why do I want to listen to you? And you can't even keep your damn dingling in your pants. Why do I even want to commit myself to any of that? And I ain't into that. I'm into women. I'm just still saying. Don't nobody want to commit to that nasty shit. These niggas don't know how to keep their shit to themselves. Got babies here and there everywhere. Thinking that they, be fruitful and multiply. God didn't say be stupid and be dumb. Shit, I don't even know. Can you imagine if God was here today and let's say God was walking around saying be fruitful and multiply? Do you not know? A lot of people been looking at him. Do you got a lot of money for all these damn babies since you talking all this trash? Because, Jesus probably would be locked up for neglect. I mean, God will be locked up for neglect. Because shit. These men are bogus. They bogus. Bogus hoes. Whew. Jesus. I'd rather be celibate and to my damn self than to be bothered to have somebody breathing on me. Get off of me and leave me alone. Lonely, seeking some fake love that they didn't get from their mother. I didn't get certain love from my mama, but I remember the love that I did get. But I ain't up there going around like, oh my God, I need you. No, I'm fine. Get your ass on. Crazy bitch. Shit. These dudes out here got everything up under the sun. And then they want to just hand it off to somebody and think that's going to be okay. That's not how life works, honey. And then a lot of their asses going to prison, especially the black guys. Because you black guys, I don't even know where the hell y'all brain cells at. You can even, let me tell you something. You can mess around with Becky, okay? And you can still catch that whoop wop. And then when you catch that whoop wop and you give it to somebody else, baby. Ain't nobody finna feel sad for you. I'd rather be alone and happy. I mean, I will occasionally ask y'all for help. But that's just to put something together that I don't understand how to put together. But realistically, I like to go to people I know they ain't finna fucking rape me. Okay? Like family members. The rest of y'all, ugh. These men just nasty as hell out here. Don't nobody want them. And so they so fucking lonely. Walk around. They always got a sob story. I've been locked up. Bitch, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your damn problem. Oh, well, I got another friend to do it. Well, call her ass. Call her now. Bitch, where the phone? I will call her for you. Get the fuck out my face. These lonely, desperate hoe motherfuckers out here. You say they on the DL? No, they desperate. Sorry for spitting, but they are desperate hoes. They think everybody want them and ain't nobody even looking their direction. Bitch, you can be standing in a room just like looking straight forward. Minding your own fucking business. Your own fucking business. And this nigga up here on the side, hey, how you doing? I thought you was looking my way. And they were like, no, I was looking past you at the sign on the wall and I was reading that shit. Oh, I thought you was looking at me. Bitch, no. Why would you ever think that? Though you was staring so hard. I was reading the poster and straining my eyes, bitch. Ain't nobody looking at you. Damn. Desperate. Get your desperate ass away from me. I've always had men walk up to me. You so beautiful. Get your ass away from me. That's the new movement of 2024. Women got to do the get your ass away from me movement. Just get your ass away from me. Shit. But then I don't know, because these niggas out here killing people too, because, they can't take rejection. Bitch, you got to take something, because at the end of the day, don't nobody want you. I sound like that dude. What the hell? What was it? The kids. They took the kids into jail. I sound like the gay guy. Well, you look ugly. And ain't nobody looking at you. Shit. The gay guy. That shit, I don't know. My face, I just saw that. Anyways, whatever. I'm being serious, though. That's real. These guys out here are fucking sad as fuck. They so desperate. And then they was, I can turn you straight. Ain't no turning nobody straight. If a chick want vagina, she just want vagina, okay? Whatever floats they motherfucking boat. Now, if I said I was bisexual, I can understand, but I didn't say that. Then I'm not going back over here because I don't want you. I jumped across the fence and left. Okay? Shit. Over here in womanhood, we still got to be careful with each other. So shit, I ain't trying to be with everybody. I don't give a fuck. I like to be solo dolo. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, for real. Damn. That's with any relationship. Because people out here too damn desperate. I ain't that damn desperate. Mm-mm. I mean, I might want to find some lady eventually. Eventually. But she gonna have to be the right one. She gonna have to have her own money. Gonna have to have her own shit. I'm giving the same regulations like how these other bitches do dudes. But they want the crazy screwball men. Mr. Luther with that old check. Oh, you know, I got my disability check. I've heard men say shit like that to me. I got a disability check. You know, I can give you some money. No, I'm okay, Mr. Luther. You have a great day. Oh, nasty worm dick ass motherfucker. Get away from me. Woo. Sorry for cussing. I can't take that shit. That shit be getting on my nerves. And they just always want to talk to you and you don't even be looking at them. And it's not even just the abstinence thing. Just, bitch, I'd rather just be alone. I don't want nobody bothering me, putting their hands on me, beating me up and all that type of shit. I love myself. I love me. That's the only thing that counts. Love yourself. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it. A lot of these dudes out here don't love themselves. That's why they have problems. And they need to heal. And leave everybody else the fuck alone. If you can't heal yourself first, don't bring your drama to nobody else's table.
If you're still here, kindly put your thoughts, your comments, your opinion, your suggestion down in the comment section. All opinions are accepted in this channel, of course, if you put them down respectfully. More women are choosing to be celibate, to decenter men, to stay away from relationship because it doesn't worth the risk anymore. Do you believe that? And why do you think women are doing that? Let me know your thought down in the comment section. For me, I feel like yes, I feel like that many women are deciding to wise up because they're choosing the path to choose themselves first, because the way it has always been, the way they've programmed women, society programmed women, that you must always need a man for everything. If you don't have a man, you're not complete. Just like the first teacher woman was saying that we've been programmed that marriage is for women. We are the only one that need the marriage. But then when you look at the marriage itself, men benefit more in the marriage than women. So now, who needs the marriage more? Is it not the person that benefits more than needs the marriage, or the one that doesn't? And you know, when it's just a woman just, you know, happily single, posting her life, people just be like, oh, she's not really happy because she doesn't have a man. They always try to put everything a woman does around a man. In fact, when you say a woman successful, they always tag that success with a man. Oh, it's a man that bought at this. A man. But now women are deciding or are choosing. They are women, most women that I've seen, especially on my For You page, and most people that watch my channel, most of you all, are choosing themselves first, because this is not the first time we're talking about decentering men. And I see a lot of comments from you all as well, women that have decentered men long time ago and the ones that are decentering men right now. It's just so beautiful to see that women can live their lives without these men, and these men feel like we cannot do without them because that is what they were programmed, that we need them to survive. But now women are choosing to be celibate, because even if you decide to, you know, it is not all men that can, you know, and at the end of the day, it feels like you wasted your time. If you really watch Priscilla the Queen Maker, you will understand that men benefit so much from we women, and it's only wise for we women to choose ourselves. Choose yourself first, decenter them, and that will make you more it's just happier than you think. Because if you start centering your life around men, I want to like compare, because if I see a person centering their life around men, they tend to have more issues than a person that just chooses herself first. She has to center herself around man. She's happier, like she's free. She has this free spirit, like just like one of the teachers, like you do anyhow blocked. You do anyhow blocked. But if you're trying to please a man is trying to do something you don't like, but because you're like, I need a man, you will not be able to do anything because you cannot just block. But if you've decentered them, if they do anyhow, block next, because you cannot take any BS from them. But if you've not yet decenter yourself, you always try to want them all the time. Oh my God, I need a man for this, I need a man to do this. If a man doesn't do this for me, I'm not going to do this for myself. Or even when the man starts throwing BS to you, you accept it just because you need a man. I totally agree, and I have seen, and I've seen that most women nowadays are choosing themselves first before men, and it's very important. It works, and because most of the time, we women, when we're in a relationship, we put in our all. You're giving your all in the relationship. At the end of the day, you don't see anything in return. At the end of the day, you end up being hurt. So women are being wise now and be like, okay, you know what? You do the work. You as the man do the work. I will just watch you do it. So, but if you don't do the real job, I leave you. Because they've made it look as if if there's an issue in a relationship, it's always the women that has the problem. It's always the women that will go and meet and say, this is how you should work on this relationship. These are the things you should do to make your relationship work. The men just sit down and fold their hands like this. In society that I'm in, when there's an issue in a relationship, even though it's the man that made the problem, the man that caused the problem, the man that is at fault in the situation, the woman will be the one to beg. They will always tell you are the woman, you have to beg, because they feel like we women, we must need this man. We must take any BS from this man because we need them. We cannot survive without them. But the moment women start seeing that this is actually a scam, because you are the one that needs me more than I need you, so why should I be the one doing all the job? Now women are waking up to see that the math is not my thing, because you need me more than I need you, and you have to do the job, not me. And I feel like if all women can do this, I feel like these men probably they can have some small sense. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section, and thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and kindly turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload another interesting video like this one, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.